My dad coached at Michigan. I mean, that was something that I really looked up to and wanted to emulate from the time I was a youngster. So.
One of the great things about the coaching profession is it really is a profession of mentors and mentees. What has your dad taught you about coaching that you still use today?
That would be a long, long list. And to attack each day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. He loves the game of football, he loves people, and that's somebody I talk to daily. About football, about coaching, about parenting. Without a doubt, Jack Harbaugh is my number one inspiration and mentor.
How about Bo? Give us one thing that you've learned from Bo that maybe you're still using now.
The team.
Right.
That human beings have an agency to be a part of a team, to be a part of something bigger than themselves. And the team is put ahead of individual wants and needs and selfishness, and to know the rewarding feeling of being a part of a team that has specific goals, and to see it work, at the highest level. That's something that we all took and, went on to whatever our profession was after we played at the University of Michigan. We can apply this. We've seen it work. We know how it's done. And I've seen thousands of players who played for Coach Schembechler or coached under Coach Schembechler use that in all different kind of professions, and not just football.
You mentioned at your press conference you were 10 minutes late for a meeting with Bo.
My first team meeting, I was 10 minutes late. Coach Schembechler told me that I would never play a single down at the University of Michigan my entire career.
I have to ask you, why were you late, Jim?
Well, I could tell you it's kind of a long story in a way. I mean, was riding with my friend Jim Minnick. His muffler fell off of the car. We strapped it back up with some coat hangers.
You had a good reason.
Well, sometimes the car does break down. and in that instance, the car broke down and got to the meeting 10 minutes late.
Coach, I was at Eastern Michigan, and I would follow Bo, obviously, and I'd come to the clinics. And this concept of red letter games was foreign to me. It was about the rivals. It was about certain games on Michigan's schedule that took on a special importance for one reason or another. Is that something you do and have done?
I think rivalries happen. I think rivalries are a great part of pro football, college football. It's something that you think about. I think it makes your team better year-round, and that's always in your thought process. But also the next game, win the next game. That is what we focus on, and our next game is Utah.
There's pressure in every coaching job, everyone you've had, every coaching job we've all had. Is there more pressure coming home, or how does it compare to the pressure that you felt when you were at Stanford or the 49ers?
I don't know that I feel any differently about that. Stress, I believe, is life-giving energy. I think it makes you live longer. I've seen some of these studies about stress kills people, and
you don't think so?
I don't. I think it's life-giving energy. I think it keeps you young.
Coach, you've been on Twitter quite a bit. Have you heard back from Madonna yet? I've
No,
been
I
following
haven't.
you, trying to see if the conversation continues.
Yeah, I would like to hear back, but have not. But wasn't that cool?
Yes.
That cool? Did you see her on stage? She fell. A lesser person would have stayed down. A lesser person, she popped back up, and the show must go on. I mean, just a true pro. I was very impressed. Not only with, most impressed with her toughness and her professionalism. So that was cool.